All right, guys, welcome to episode 2 of the Hat Podcast with one hat. This week we have Kevin from last week, me, your host Tyler, and we're joined with Ryan this time. How you guys doing?
Ryan, give a backstory of who you are.
Yeah,
Wow,
you're new around
putting
these
me on the
parts.
spot.
You're new around these parts, brother.
What did you guys introduce
I
yourselves
well,
with?
I was a student studying finance type of deal. What do you do, Ryan?
Tell them about your strip side job, Ryan.
Yeah, I work at a strip club.
He's got a
No,
lot of experience in the.
yeah.
Yeah.
I work in machine learning, so I do a lot of stuff with AI, and I am very active in competitions, and that's my day job. So I originally started in business, and then I decided that was boring, and I picked
Ouch.
up Python and all that stuff, and I started working on that full time.
Yeah, Python Master Race. Amen, brother. All right, we need the ceremonial drum roll so I can pick out of this single amazing magical hat for our topic this week.
My mic's not
Tap the
picking.
mic.
Sorry.
I need someone, Ryan. I need a drum roll. All right, that's good. All right. Yep, this one's good. The secret is to pick it up while it's shaking around, so you don't have any bias or anything.
What does that mean?
So when I'm shaking the hat, the secret is to just throw your hand in there and grab one. Oh, wow. We got the topic of Ryan. We got bathroom etiquette. Bias as hell.
That
You're
that
welcome.
that seems not random. That seems like you didn't use the hat.
Oh, I totally used the hat. I will be honest.
I'm gonna need a hat cam. I'm gonna need a hat
I
confirmation.
got okay. It was totally honest. The first topic I got was the topic we were talking about before, where we didn't know if we would get in trouble for it or not. So I re-rolled.
Oh, that's some
Okay.
bullshit.
I re-rolled, but I
Oh, wait,
promise
honestly,
it was fair.
too, though,
I
Eric
promise
needs
it
to
was
be
fair.
here for that one.
Yeah, that was Eric's anyways. So yeah, so the
You
topic
wussed out.
I did. Yeah. So the topic is gonna be bathroom etiquette. So this was your topic, Ryan. Why don't you give us your background of bathroom etiquette?
Specifically, what you were gonna talk about before this all started.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just tell the story then. So I was going to the bathroom right before we did this, and I filled up my water cup, and I was like, "Oh, I'll just take it with me." And I know that some people have an issue with like they won't take food or drinks or anything into the bathroom because they think there's just poop particles floating around in the bathroom, and it's just gonna give them cancer or something. I don't know what. And I was like, I'm just going to take this water directly in there. And then I drank the majority of it, but then when I walked in there, instead of putting it on the sink next to the bathroom, I literally just dropped the cup directly on the floor. Um, and so instead of getting shit in my water, I got water all over my shit, basically.
Wow. Wow.
That was philosophical, dude.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I don't even know what to do to that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think drinks are more popular to bring into the bathroom.
Well,
You
yeah,
hear
if you're like
about-
a party.
Yeah, people bring like you see people talking about shower beer, or you've seen people like that, right? Who will drink beer in the
I don't know
shower
about
or
that.
whatever. Yeah, it's a thing.
I've heard it, but I feel like it's more of a joke than like an actual thing people do.
I'm pretty sure there's a subreddit for it.
You're
People
a
just
meat machine, Ryan.
bringing drinks into the shower and drink. I feel like that's just not okay. You'd get water all in your drink, and it would get watered down. It'd probably get warm unless you're taking a cold shower, I guess. But who takes cold showers? So I don't know.
What
I've
about
never
when it's
done
hot,
it.
Tyler?
It's hot. I still don't take
Then
cold
you take
showers.
cold showers.
Yeah, I mean to keep your drink cold, you gotta have a pretty cold water.
You know, for the longest time, and I think you were here for this a little bit, Tyler, but every time we used to have like parties at my house, we would have like it would all be guys because we're fucking totally not gay.
Oh yeah, totally not.
But to make it even more not gay, we have this bathroom upstairs that had a long mirror. So we thought we were so cool because every year, starting like freshman year of high school, we would take
Oh, I
like
remember.
3 or 4 mass group pictures, and we'd all be shirtless.
I was not
Like-
part of that. I have the pictures for that. I think I remember you posting that. Eric posted it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got one. I've got like 16 of them on my phone, and it's just a bunch of dudes just flexing in a bathroom mirror.
Yeah. No, it's totally cool, dude. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that. I
we all
remember.
had our socks on, so it's all good.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it makes
Everything
it
was
totally
fine.
okay.
Everything was fine.
Yeah, I don't know. I
The
mean, I
numbers dwindled over time, though. It's pretty sad. You can see it happening.
I never partook in that. That was
I'm aware you're
not.
not in any of
I
these
never crossed. I
pictures.
never crossed that line. I don't know.
Did that cross the bathroom line for you, Tyler?
Yeah, definitely. More than two dudes is a little too much for me, I think. In
Yeah,
the bathroom.
okay.
Yeah. Well, no more than two, I'd say is my rule of thumb if I had to make one. What about you, Ryan? How many dudes have you been with in a bathroom?
Um,
Were your socks on?
in recent memory, like 5.
Oh, wow.
That was actually at my sister's wedding. Everyone
Oh,
was like
wow.
changing. Yeah,
Wow.
everyone was changing and getting ready before the wedding. So there was just a bunch of dudes, and everyone was vying
Nice.
for mirror
Yeah.
space and all of that. So
Rubbing lotion
not
all
gay.
over each other and stuff.
Yeah, we had socks
That's
on
cool.
still. So
Yeah,
you
okay.
know.
That makes sense. I don't know. I mean, bathroom etiquette. I don't. What's like the most bougie thing you've done in the bathroom? Like, have you just
Bougie
taken
thing.
taken a meal in there? Have you? What's like the
I've never
max
done that. I've
a
never
meal
taken
you've
more
ever
than just a
eaten or
regular
anything like
drink.
that?
I've straight up made a sandwich and just brought the entire plate in there. I don't
Wow.
go in there with the intention of like eating an entire meal, but I'm not gonna like set the sandwich down somewhere else and then go back and pick it back up. So I
Not
just take
just
it with
on
me.
your way to the bathroom or something, or what's going on with that? I guess. Well, I guess if you don't have a bathroom attached to your room, probably be easier to
Yeah,
do. But
the kitchen's not
I
not
mean,
connected to
my
anything.
room is like the bathroom is between my room and the kitchen, so I'd have to be a real lazy motherfucker to not make it like all the way back. Like it's one extra step and I'm there, you know what I mean?
yeah, I walk past my desk, so I usually just throw stuff on my desk, and then I go to the bathroom, and then I'm good to go. I feel like the only time I really bring drinks into the bathroom is like Kevin said, if I'm drinking or at a party or something. I
Yeah.
feel like that's probably something girls do that we don't even pick up on. They don't want to get Cosby'd or
They all
something
hang
like
out in the
that.
bathroom.
Well, that too. Yeah, yeah. What do they do in there? There's so much speculation on
It's
that. What do they
look,
actually do in there?
there's two things that I've come to a conclusion on in this one, right? The first one is
Enlighten
that
me.
okay, well the first one is that something came up that needs to be talked about that can't be talked about in front of said persons. This is
Oh, that
especially
makes
true on
sense.
group dates.
That makes
So,
sense.
or if you see something that you can't say in public, so you got to go to the bathroom to talk about it, that's one of them. The other one, and this is from Kiana, okay, this is not from me, is that she more cares that she's still looking the way she did when she left the house halfway through the night. That's the main thing. So, like, that's why it takes a while sometimes because you fucked up your little eyeliner or whatever the fuck you're out on, you know?
I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Those are the two reasons that I've been told.
I feel
So,
like when I go out, it's even if I am on the rare occasion concerned about my looks, I usually just really don't care that much as long as I don't look homeless or something. I'm good to go. But it's usually right before I leave. Oh my God, do I look good? And then once I'm out, I never think about it again, ever.
yeah, no, it's never a second thought for me.
No, you're just you
So,
leave the once you leave the house, you're set. You're done. Everything's good to go.
The other day, my parents had someone over who was
I thought
like,
you were gonna say bathroom sex, and I was like, Jesus, Ryan.
Why did you say that?
Anyways,
they had someone over. I don't remember what they were working on. They were like, I don't know. They were like fixing a sink or something. I don't even remember at this point. Um, but or giving them a quote on something like doing the yard or something. I don't remember. And the guy came and he goes through the entire process, gives him a quote, tells him his whole spiel. Um, and everything's going good, but then when he's leaving, my parents realize this guy's had his shirt inside out the entire time. And
oh no.
um they were like, are you going to be seeing other clients after us? And he was just like, yeah, why? And they were like, oh, because your shirt's inside out, you might want to fix that.
Oh,
What did he say? Was he like? That's the style.
he No, he was just like, "Oh, that's so embarrassing. That was an accident, but like, thanks for pointing that out because I would have just gone the rest of my day like that."
Well, see, my dad has a couple of those Hawaiian shirts, right? And he,
Every dad, dude.
yeah. But a lot of those are reverse printed intentionally. So like they've got like a fade out. Like if you look at the inside of the shirt, it's almost more vibrant than the outside,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
stitching is in such a way, yeah.
Yeah. I don't own any shirts like that. I kind of want one though. I don't know why.
You'd be like Aaron.
Yeah, like Aaron, dude.
Yeah.
Those things are already in. When do you think they're gonna die out?
And it won't.
Never? You don't think
Well,
they're ever
because
gonna
you'll
die
hit
out?
like 40, and then now you're the right age to wear them
Yeah,
anyways.
I mean, I
So
guess it's timeless, dude. It's
you're either
timeless.
young and ahead of the curve, or you're old and on the curve,
You're on
and there's no
vacation, you're
below the
old, you're
curve.
young, it don't matter. You're wearing them.
Or you switch to flames and then you're just Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
That's also
that's an
true.
excellent. I think you have to have a level of prestige to wear those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guy Fieri's earned that through a lot of hard work and a lot of
So,
town visits.
so bring it off of Guy Fieri and back onto the topic though. One thing I've seen a lot of people freak out about is their toothbrush, right? Everyone fucking loses their shit about their toothbrush if it's in the same room as the toilet, right?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Like, I mean, I've never been in a situation where my toothbrush has to be on the counter like that, but apparently it's like super bad. I don't.
Huh. I don't
I
know.
don't
We
know.
already established that I take sandwiches into the bathroom, so
This
I
is
don't
yeah.
think,
So you,
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be that bothered by a toothbrush.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty. I don't know. Sometimes I'll while I'm showering, I'll brush my teeth in the shower, and I'll just leave it in there. So I don't
well, I
really
have an electric
care that much.
toothbrush, so I don't
I
want
don't know
to.
about that, Tyler. That's actually
Dude,
that's
how is that weird?
do you
You
let
can
it
rinse
do
your
you let
mouth
it
out and
get
everything. It's
water?
good.
Do you let it get the water from the shower?
Yeah, you can consistently like rinse your mouth out as you're going. You don't have to get all that Colgate foam in your mouth. None of that. It takes care of everything. You got to try it. It's
I don't know
amazing.
how I feel,
It's
And then
but I have an
you
electric
multitasking.
toothbrush. So I can't really soak it
Listen,
so
like that.
do you
I'm
just
gonna buy you a regular toothbrush and give
Oh
it to
yeah,
you and
because like
let you
two
try it.
dollars is way
Oh,
too much for me,
next time
man.
I visit you, I'm gonna come bring you a toothbrush, and I'm telling you, it's life changing. I can't believe that you guys don't do that.
so do you just let the toothpaste just dribble down your chest, or do you actually spit it out?
No, it doesn't dribble. I don't like brush my
You
teeth with
dribble.
my mouth open.
Oh.
It doesn't just sit there and pour out of my mouth. I'm not. Yeah, it's not like the water is just brushing across my face as I'm going. As I need to rinse out my mouth,
Oh,
I can do that. It's really nice and easy. You gotta try it.
on the topic of shower and like having like different things in the bathroom with you at the same time, I can never like a lot of people listen to music in the shower, right?
Hmm.
Like my phone is not loud enough for that, and I don't know like who everybody is that can afford like Bluetooth speakers to use in their bathroom, but it is not me. I don't
I use
understand.
Alexa sometimes. Those
Oh,
are nice.
okay.
Yeah. Sometimes, I mean, it doesn't have to be music, but you can stream
Yeah,
to
it could just be
Twitch
porn and just like
stream. Oh
listen to it.
yeah. My roommate loves it. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'll just
My
blare it.
sister had a suction cup speaker thing um,
that's
that
interesting.
would play music almost directly off of the shower head, which was interesting.
Oh,
And
I
she
think I've
used
heard
that,
of
and it
that. Those are
was
old. That was like a early 2000s thing, wasn't it, when they first
I mean,
came
it's like a
out?
thing.
it was from a relatively new company. She actually got it because she did like a product photo shoot for them.
Yeah.
So she got this waterproof buoyant speaker, and then she also got that like waterproof suction cup
I feel like it would be
like
more
shower
efficient
head
to
thing.
just put it outside of your shower and play it much louder.
Well, yeah, but like, where's the fun in that, Tyler?
I don't know. I feel like the sound would be dampened. It would not be very good. Be suctioned in. I don't know. I feel like that's not my forte. Why have they not invented shower TVs? Is that a thing? I'm gonna look that up. I've always wanted
Well,
a
there's
My
TV.
TV in the
Well,
parents
okay.
shower.
Well,
Like,
let's
I'm
talk
not
about
talking
how
about
long
one
you're going to be
in
in
the
the shower,
bathroom.
though.
Well, listen, if I have a TV, I'm gonna be in there a lot longer.
Well,
Okay?
then you're just throwing water away. And now
he's just gonna live his entire life in the shower. He's gonna brush his teeth,
Yeah.
he's gonna watch
Yep,
TV,
dude,
he's
it's
gonna have
efficient
all
as
his meals
fuck.
in there.
It's efficient as fuck. I'm telling you.
He's
Oh, they
just gonna be the
do.
biggest prune.
These things look crazy. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, but
built
that
into the
bathroom looks
wall.
crazy too.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I feel like they need to make one where you can just easily. It doesn't have to be big. Just suction it to the wall, and just do your
Look,
controls
you
right
can use
there.
it in your kitchen, dude. I feel like it's more useful for your kitchen than the
I
fucking
mean,
bathroom.
you might
Now,
you might as
if
well
you're
just
gonna
put a
go to that
regular
length,
TV on
though,
the kitchen. What do you want?
have you guys seen like the what do they call them? Like the rainforest shower heads, where it's like part of the wall and you like get
Yeah.
hit from all angles. That shit's
Yeah.
nuts.
One of our family friends had that, and we visit them every so often. It's an interesting experience. They have it's one of those like super deluxe things where it's like it's not just some
There's
handles
it's right there.
that
The
do
what?
hot and
No,
cold.
scroll up a little bit there, Tyler. You missed the shower head thing. Oh, I guess it's on that
That
picture
one,
too.
Yeah.
that
Oh, you
picture
know what?
too,
I
where it
have
just
used shower
rains
heads
down
like
on you.
that. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I like those a lot.
It's like the rainfall shower heads.
Yeah, those are super nice. Yeah, and I don't think I've ever
What were
been
you
to
saying,
one
Ryan?
like
The
that.
super deluxe. I totally cut him off. The super deluxe
It's
thing.
it's exactly like what's on the screen right there. It's basically just it's not like your typical like here's a hot, here's a cold. It's like a full on multi-zone massive amount of setting thing.
That is
And
hardcore.
you can tell it specifically like I want the water to be 115 or something like that.
Oh shit,
Jesus, why would you want to do that?
that's really hot
That's
though
I
too.
know
To
it's
be
a
fair.
hypothetical number, but that is just ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like out of everything I would invest in my home, my bathroom would be my number one priority, other than having a nice bed
Interesting.
and my
It'd
computer
be my
setup.
game room. The game room,
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, I'd put designs up, dude. I'm telling you, if I could, I wonder how much it costs to get one of these waterproof TVs. I mean, I guess you could make your own if you wrap it right or something. I don't know. I feel like electrical
You could
cables and
just
all
put it
that.
behind some glass basically.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Just
my
make sure
shower doesn't
it's
have
blocked off and
glass.
doesn't have any
Well, that's your first problem,
I,
Tyler.
you
Is
know
you
what
don't
I
have
could do?
glass in your
You can
shower.
use, yeah, you could totally, you could use just a clear shower lining, totally clear, and then just suction it to the TV so it doesn't get water or anything. And you're all
That
good.
would look so ghetto, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, if you do
May as well
this,
just put the TV in a fucking plastic bag from
I,
Safeway. And just
dude,
use
all I'm
that.
saying is it would be real nice to watch, like with the Rocket League RLCS championship in the fucking
Which
shower.
Trent will
That's
be
all I'm
playing
saying.
at. Fucking congrats to them.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
won the Western Conference.
yeah, that's awesome.
4,000 in their pockets, and they get to go to the top 8. So playoffs for them.
Do you guys remember when you would go to a friend's house when you were younger, and you would be?
No,
Do you
I
guys?
don't
Do you
have any
guys?
friends.
Okay. You went over to their house and you were super worried about using their. Did you guys ever feel like that? Just worried about being nice and clean, and everything was
No,
upkept and all that. You never felt like that at all?
I never really showered at their places that I can remember.
Not
Or
even
like
just showering, just using the restroom or washing your
using the
hands.
restroom's weird. That
You
shit's weird.
you make sure it's spotless, everything's good. But then at your own house, you're just a fucking slob.
I wouldn't say I'm a slob.
I think you're a slob.
Ouch.
I think we're all slobs.
You
More
ever
slobby than being at someone else's house.
you guys ever go to the bathroom in like a public place, and
I
when you
hate
go
public
in there it's already like it's just gross,
Yeah.
and you walk out and you're like I'm not going to fix that. So like let's say you go into the stall and it's just already covered in pee, and you're like I'm not sitting down on that, and then you change your mind and you're like I'm just going to pee too, but you don't pee on the seat, but you're not like I'm going to clean someone else's pee up, so you just pee and then leave, and then someone else goes in behind you and they're like oh this
This
You know what?
motherfucker.
Yeah, actually, I do worry about
and
that.
then you're like no it wasn't me, you don't understand.
You want to just tell him? Yeah, you want to tell him, hey man, listen, that
I hate
bathroom's
public
fucked up.
restrooms, dude.
Yeah, I do too.
I do everything I can to shit not in a public restroom.
Every gas station with an outside bathroom anywhere in the world ever. They're terrible. And then when you walk into a nice restaurant with a really nice bathroom and there's lots of privacy, you just instantly love
I.e.
that
the
place
Venetian in
way
Vegas.
more. Yeah. I mean, you want to like live in there. So nice, and then you love the place that much more.
And then they charge you $1 for towels.
Yeah.
I'm learning that Tyler likes the bathroom a lot
I
more
do.
than I
Yeah,
think is
a
reasonable.
lot more. Yeah. Listen, a nice clean bathroom.
Would you have one of those huge ass fucking tubs that has like a bunch of jacuzzi settings and like
No,
all that shit?
I'm not really a bath person, but I think if I
Oh,
were to
have
go,
you ever done like couples showers / baths? Because that shit's great.
I've never done
That
that.
shit's
Is
fantastic.
it great? Yeah, I've never
Oh, it's
done that.
great. Now, I wouldn't recommend actually trying to have sex or anything like that, but what I would recommend is any amount of foreplay plus just general showers or baths are fantastic.
I see. Yeah, I'm not much of a bath person, but I think
You
if
will
I
be
were to
soon, boy.
if I were to invest, I would get one of the really nice showers that just shoot like Ryan was talking about. They shoot water everywhere and it's highly controllable. Put a fucking flat screen in there, maybe a speaker system. I'd live in there. My whole room should be a bathroom.
I think Ryan inadvertently picked the best topic for Tyler. It's like he's thought this shit out.
Oh yeah,
He
I have.
knows.
Dude, if I
For
was a
me, the
millionaire,
bathroom is just the bathroom is just a room you stop in for 5 or 10 minutes. For Tyler, it is a way of life.
it's a way of life.
Oh
Listen,
my
if you're
god.
comfortable in there, especially when you're out somewhere in a public place or at a friend's house and it's really nice, you feel better, you know? I don't know. I think it's nice and I would invest more money than I'd like to admit in a good shower. Except I
To
wouldn't
come
because I'm
back
poor.
to come back to the shower sex topic there, Brian, it's definitely not a lube problem. It's a standing and try not to kill yourselves in a shower problem. That's the main concern that I have.
Isn't there like an absurd amount of deaths that
Oh
happen
yeah.
from bathtubs every year? Just
Oh yeah. The bathroom, Tyler, just so you're aware, is the most dangerous place in the house.
Tyler's very daring. He doesn't care.
yeah, very daring.
Lives on the edge
Yeah,
in his bathroom.
more die in bathtubs than in terrorism. Wow. Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe this
That's-
shouldn't
And
be
shootings,
my.
yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
Maybe we should just ban bathrooms then.
Yeah.
Protect the public from
We need to bring
themselves.
gamer buckets to the picture.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that episode of South Park, that was great. Yeah, I like that.
Do you guys have those like sticky mats in your
No.
showers?
I hate
No,
those
my
things.
mom used to fucking love those things, and I hate them. They just get so gross.
Underneath, yeah, it's a great concept the first time you put it down,
Yeah,
and then every week after that, you're just making mold. Like,
yeah. I totally agree. My mom was obsessed with those.
My bathtub used to have this like it wasn't that stuff. It wasn't like the rubber like additional layer thing. It was just it had like little grip strips basically, just like texturing pretty much.
I'm assuming
And
that
I
was applied when it was dry.
yeah, yeah. And it was like a part of the porcelain basically. It wasn't like something that was installed. It was
Yeah.
just like how the porcelain was. Um and I forgot what the reason was, but we had to sand it down. And then my bathtub now is just like the slipperiest thing possible.
Wow.
It's extra dangerous. I'm
So
probably
try having sex in that bathtub.
Yeah.
Like that's the one that you're gonna die in. You're gonna be a statistic doing that shit. And that's another thing crazy to think about too. It's like if you fall the wrong way, you're dead. Like from standing.
Yeah, seriously, it's kind of scary.
That's just crazy.
Yeah, totally scary. Whenever I get into a shower, even if it's my own and I know how it feels, I'm super extra careful. You got to find the slippery spots,
You're extra,
all
huh?
that. Oh,
Yeah.
extra. Yeah, you don't want to die from. That's the
I text my
stupidest way
mom
to go
before
out.
every bath.
Yeah, you should. If I don't text you back in 10 minutes, maybe not 20. It's a little bit excessive.
Halloween, totally off topic. Halloween sale is on
What?
sale, so I'm gonna buy a few things right
Halloween
now.
Steam sale.
I
brothers.
don't think the grip stickers are supposed to be touching that area.
What area?
read Brian's comment. I think that's Brian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's the right. Pretty sure.
The grip stickers are not used for that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna get these games I've been waiting for a while to buy that are like party games.
What's
but,
the nicest bathroom you guys have ever been in? Just off the top of your head.
Wow. I don't even know.
What's the nicest friend's bathroom?
Have you guys ever been in a bathroom that has a bidet?
No, I
I've
haven't.
never used
I've
one,
never,
dude.
dude.
I've never used one.
Everyone who hasn't used one says it's stupid and really awkward, and everyone who has loves it. It's what I've heard.
I was in a bathroom that had one and I didn't think it was anything special, but
Nothing
I don't know.
special.
That's just me. Yeah.
You didn't think you were extra clean or anything like that? You're just
I
whatever.
I think it's just more work. Because now your ass is all wet, and then you have to dry it off again. It's just too much
See,
for
if you had
me.
a nice shower, you could just shower after you're done. Watch some TV, get all cleaned up.
You're
All
you're
of,
just you're taking a quick stop to the bathroom, and you're just gonna take a shower every single time.
yes.
Have you seen that thing too? I think it was like on that show where people talk about the weird addictions they have. And that one lady was like so into cleaning herself, she would like get into a bathtub and like probably 8 to 10 times a day. And each time she'd go through like a whole bottle of shampoo and like a whole bottle of body wash.
That's
And it
horrible.
was so bad that she was like she would put it on and like rub it, and because it's like soap, and soap is technically an adhesive, not adhesive, but like an abrasive thing, right?
Yeah,
Trying to be like an abrasive thing to
right.
rub dirt off. Well, when you do it for so long, it like makes you raw. So she would just start bleeding everywhere. It
Oh
was
my
so
god,
bad.
that's horrible.
Yeah,
Have
it
you?
was,
I forgot what she was trying to eat. It was on that same show though. She was like eating bricks or something like
oh
that. She was
yeah.
just addicted to eating
Yeah.
bricks, and it was like,
Yeah,
There's a hair lady too. She would like chew her own hair and like scarf it down, and like the doctor's like, this will wrap up in your intestines over time, and she's like, yeah, it's fine.
yeah, I've seen that show a lot, and I don't even believe it most of the time. It's such wild.
It
I
looks
saw
outlandish.
I saw one with some lady who was obsessed with eating laundry detergent. How would
That
you
just
even
seems
start with that?
dangerous.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, and
Tide
there were the
Pods.
whole episode. It was just clips of her just downing shots of laundry detergent. That's so gross.
Tide Pods.
I don't know if it was Tide
There's
Pods,
the one
but
girl who used to chew on plastic bags. Like she would go to the store and like buy a bunch of scratch tickets just to get them in a plastic bag and then eat the bag.
like eat it or chew on it.
Yeah,
I feel like
like eat
chewing
and
on it would
chew.
be. I feel like chewing on it wouldn't be as bad. A lot of people chew on like plastic and stuff like that.
Like wax maybe, but not.
Yeah, I mean, full on eating it. Yeah, it's probably not that great for you. Just be
What
eating plastic
are
bags.
I'm gonna get off the plastic bags things. What are your guys' like? What do you keep in your bathroom? Like, what are in your cabinets?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah,
I
my.
have like
Go ahead.
I have like 16ths of bottles of every shampoo
Travel
I've
soap.
ever used.
Yeah.
Uh,
Um, I'm trying to think what else. I definitely have some like Advil or something like that in there. Um, some cologne, some gel.
Yeah.
Uh,
so like, cause we have like I've got fucking antifreeze.
Antifreeze. Why do you have antifreeze?
It's just where the shelf is that would fit something like that, because the hot water heater's in there too.
Maybe in
So
like
there's like a shelf above it. I just put the antifreeze up there, dude. They
wow,
got some vinegar, some laundry detergent.
some
It's all in
vinegar.
there.
What the
Yeah,
fuck? Why do you have
just a big
vinegar?
gallon of vinegar, dude.
I feel like there's got to be a better place to put your antifreeze and vinegar than in your bathroom. Second of all, why are you using antifreeze in Arizona? What are you using that for?
I'm using the antifreeze because your coolant. Oh, I guess it's the antifreeze I have is basically coolant for your car, because my
Yeah,
car
that
before I
point
got it
proven.
fixed was
Why are you
dripping
using that
coolant.
in Arizona?
It was dripping coolant. It
Oh,
wasn't full.
all
It was
right.
below the
Relax.
minimum.
Take it easy, brother.
They're like 2-in-1, so it's just the same
Yeah.
thing.
Huh.
And then yeah, and then what else? And then I got that lemon fucking scrub bubbles thing.
Pledge.
The commercials and the guys, they fucking foam up and you wipe it off. That's the shit I
Oh,
got.
the for your bathroom
Scrub
for
Daddy.
your yeah.
Little scrubbies, yeah, little scrub looking dudes.
Scrub Daddy. Wasn't that on Shark
Little
Tank?
scrub-
That was on Shark
Yeah.
Tank, wasn't
something.
it?
It might
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, those guys are millionaires now.
And then shitloads of toilet paper in the cabinet
Yeah,
right next to the
always.
toilet so that you can reach it.
I think I've never been in a bathroom where the toilet paper wasn't right next to the toilet ever. I
Because
think it's
everyone
just
knows.
yeah, exactly. I'm saying restaurants, even gas station, it's always right there. It's just it's a natural law. Everyone follows. I've never seen anyone break it.
Do
Ever.
you specifically know anywhere other than your home that has either really good toilet paper or really bad toilet paper, just off the top of your head?
Really.
Any gas station ever. It's like -5 ply.
Any RV
Horrible.
really ever has really shit ply toilet paper too.
Yeah, yeah. Why is that?
It's because it goes into the sewage tank, and for it to
Oh yeah,
break down
yeah.
the right way,
That
you
makes
can't
sense.
have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the gas
Forgot about that.
paper.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, what I use the brand with the fucking polar bear. What is that called?
Charmin, Charmin
Yeah,
Ultra, is that
yeah,
what it
yeah.
is?
Sure, yeah.
And then I've got what is it? The Quilted Plus. It's the purple package. Quilted.
Have you ever been to a place with the decorated toilet paper? Because I never have.
What do you mean by
Have you
decorated?
seen people make
You mean like
funny
ordering
toilet
Ryan a
paper?
fucking
Yeah, yeah,
roll
yeah,
of
yeah,
dollar bill
yeah.
toilet paper?
Yeah, I've seen ads and stuff. I've never actually seen that anywhere in public or in a house anywhere. I feel like that'd be really funny though. Just goes to use your bathroom and I've seen some political ones with like Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Those are pretty funny.
Alternating too, so that it's equal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe that's what we should do. We should make a business to sell that to
Just
people.
put all political candidates on
Yeah.
toilet paper and
Yeah.
sell it,
Yeah.
so that you're
You
not
can never,
biased in
yeah,
any
you can
direction.
never lose. Listen, we hate all of them. Yeah, I've never
Jesus.
actually seen. I bet the quality on those are super shitty, and you still pay more.
Look, it's not about the quality of the toilet paper; it's about the novelty.
It's a talking piece for when you go into the bathroom with 5 dudes to take a picture, or you need to talk about or clean up your
Well,
makeup.
so my bathroom at home, because this was when I was living with the parents, so the one that we had
Hmm.
was frog themed. So there's a lot of we should see what themes people have, but like we had a frog themed one, and so there's like all these frogs over the place. So every time we took the pictures, we'd always like move all the frog shit off the fucking off the little counter, and like off the vanity, and like
For
on the
the
floor and
gram.
shit. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, my every time I go home to visit my mom, she has this obsession with owls, and the whole fucking house. You can't look a foot away from anywhere without seeing owl something. We have owl salt and pepper shakers, owl mats, owl posters, owl pictures, like frames on the wall. Everything's fucking owls.
You
She
know, I
started
haven't
putting it in the
noticed that
bathroom. I
until
don't.
you said that, and now I'm thinking about it, and it's totally true.
Why is that? Why do they do that? I don't under.
I
I
don't
give her
know.
so much shit about it
My
too,
yeah,
and she
my
just
mom's the
laughs,
sea
and I come
turtle
home and
Hawaii
there's more.
person.
Yeah,
Sea turtles, man.
I feel like that's classic.
It is classic.
Owls and fucking turtles. Yeah, everywhere.
She almost got one of those mosaic turtles put in the bottom of our pool. It was me.
Why?
Yeah, you really gotta love turtles.
And then have you ever asked her about it or gave her shit about it?
Well, she never did it. She thought
Just
about it.
about turtles in general, just her decoration.
Oh, not really. It's not as bad as like your owl thing, because
You
it's
should,
like
yeah, you should
it's
do it as
there.
a
It's just
science
not as bad.
experiment. Because whenever I tell my mom, she just laughs and she thinks it's so funny, and then I come home and there's 10 more fucking owls all around the house. And I've always wondered. I know that other mothers do this, but
My
I
aunt,
don't
she's
know what
really
the
into
interactions
chickens.
are. Chickens? Why?
Yeah,
Why would you
chickens.
be
She
into
owns
chickens?
chickens in the middle of Orange County.
Wow.
Just fucking chickens. She's
Yeah.
way past the legal amount.
Chickens.
Yeah.
Is there a number?
Yeah, I
What's the
think it's
number
like
of
3, and she
chickens?
definitely has like 7.
You can only have 3 chickens? Why?
Yeah, because otherwise you start to become a farm, dude. You can't have a farm.
They also
zoned into
pop
fucking
out a
suburban.
ton of eggs.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like an unreasonable amount of eggs.
So you have 3 chickens and then they lay eggs and now you just like quadrupled
Well,
your
no,
chickens.
because
So
you
do you
have to have
just,
a rooster there in order for the eggs to be fertilized. So
Yeah,
if you
right.
don't have a rooster, they're just gonna keep fucking laying eggs and nothing's gonna happen.
So
The problem is you keep buying chickens.
yeah.
Like it's not like these chickens are spawning themselves.
Yeah, I don't know. That's wild. I don't know. Never owned chickens in my life.
They're
Is
weird.
it easy to upkeep chickens?
Not really. They're kind of messy and gross.
I mean, they're not in your house or anything.
I mean, not that they would be, but like they're still messy and gross. Like she like has the little section of her driveway because it's like a really long driveway that goes back to the house. She has it like sectioned off, and it's just shit everywhere. Like She doesn't even bother to clean it anymore. It's disgusting.
Ugh, that is gross. Very gross. I think that going back to bathrooms, I think you're right about Vegas and the Venetian. All the
Yeah,
Vegas
it's the very
places
nice
have
one.
super, I think just resorts and stuff in
Not even
general,
the
but
link. The link
especially
didn't really.
Vegas. Like, how much upkeep do you think they have to do dealing with drunk people 24/7? You'd think those would be the worst, but they
Well, that's
keep
why
it
I think that's
so
more why they have the
nice.
guy with the towel in there. Not so much about paying him for
Do
a
they have
towel,
that in
more
hotel?
about.
I've never seen them in hotels before, though.
Yeah, I think he
I've
is
seen
in
them in
hotels.
strip
I think we
clubs and
just got
stuff,
lucky
but
at the Venetian because
oh,
it's the Venetian.
maybe.
But especially at strip clubs, like they're not gonna fucking let people just do that shit.
Yeah, they're
They
trying to
definitely didn't have
prime
them at
you.
the link, but they do have them at like some of the nicer hotels.
Yeah, I see. Never seen that other than strip clubs. Strip club. I've only been to a strip club once. It was with you guys.
and the
Except you.
various
Kevin didn't
other
go.
I didn't go. I
and the
went.
various other actual clubs that we went to.
Yeah, yeah,
They had them too.
yeah. The the bathroom there
Well, that makes
was
perfect sense though.
the bathroom there you could hardly see anything. It was like almost pitch black in there. It was insane.
Yeah.
Why would you do this to us? You'd like to see what I'm doing here. I don't know. It's weird.
Tyler just really wants to see the bathroom. That's his favorite spot.
It is. The bathroom tells you everything. Everything about a place. When you go to a friend's house and their bathroom is super nice, you just immediately feel more comfortable. You can't deny that. Can't do it.
I don't know.
We always hang out at my friend Aya's place. He's the
Fucking
one
Aya.
who
Yeah.
I sent I don't know if I sent it to you, Kevin, but the they have a McLaren and at a point they had a Lamborghini.
Oh
and
yeah. No, I
they're
saw that.
very interesting people, but then you go into their bathrooms and their bathrooms are not that well kept.
Oh, that's gross. Here, come sit in my McLaren. But by the way, don't take a shit in my bathroom.
They're also just not at home that often because they're just constantly vacationing. So that's part of it too.
Yeah, that must be nice.
We make fun of him because his parents are just never around. We're like, "Oh, Aya, where are your parents now?" And like not actually expecting them to be somewhere, and it'll be like, "Oh, actually, they're in Switzerland for the next 2 weeks."
Tahiti. Like,
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
left
they
the
were they
country
were
before.
actually in Isle of Man a couple weeks ago.
Where's that at?
So
I've never even heard of that.
it's that Ireland area.
Oh, we were just talking about that last episode, weren't we? I
Well, the
really
Isle
want
of
to go.
Man's very special, and I'm gonna take my dad there for one of his bucket list items because he wants to see the Isle of Man Grand Prix, which is the motorcycle race. It's the last really crazy motorcycle race on the planet without too many rules, and they literally they close off the whole island. You fucking drive around it on like a MotoGP bike as fast as you can,
Yeah.
and that's like the whole race, and it's terrifying. It's like, so we're gonna go do that one of these years, and
You gonna drink some Guinness while you're there?
oh damn right I am, dude. I
You
think we'll
bet
make a
your
trip out of
ass.
it. Like we'll probably start in like England somewhere, and then we'll like go into actual Ireland because he's got to go see his Lefroy plot, and then we'll go to Isle of Man
Yeah, yeah.
because it's not all the same place. So
How do you think the bathrooms are in Ireland?
probably really weird compared to here.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably would be weird. I don't know. You think it varies from country to country, other than the
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. How do you think it differs? Do you think ours are nicer, or what do you mean?
Well, it depends on the country,
Oh, well,
right? If you
yeah.
went to fucking Canada, like they're not gonna be very different.
Another first world country.
Yeah, so like Canada's not gonna be crazy, but I think like France or England, you're gonna have a lot of different buttons and options that aren't
bidet,
on. Well,
Japan,
not
you
even just the
just
bidet, but oh, Japan has the fucking toilets that open when you walk into the room.
and it
What do you mean open when you?
replaces.
Like when you step into the
Very
room, the
fancy.
fucking thing greets you, dude.
That is hard. I'm not into that. That's a little different.
And
I
it's
think.
got
That's where I
like
draw the
a
line.
so you know those little covers you can put over the toilet seat?
Yeah, yeah. Which
It
are gross, by the
automatically
way.
has that and just like rotates it through the seat to get you a new one every time a new person
Oh,
comes in.
wow.
Oh yeah,
I
they're
feel
very
like
into the cleanliness in their
I
bathrooms.
feel like those things, the covers, the U covers or whatever the fuck they're called, are very counterproductive. Have you ever tried to put one down on a really dirty seat before?
Oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, it just seeps through and it's super gross, and you have to use 4 of them, and then it starts overlapping into the toilet bowl itself, and then it just gets all messy. I fucking hate that. If it's that dirty off, I'm moving to another bathroom. Settled. Not doing it. That's my take on
I've
that.
literally just never even tried. I've never even pulled one of those out of the little dispenser thing.
Yeah, well, good for you because they fucking suck.
Well, aren't you supposed to put them in kind of counterintuitively of how it looks? Like you're supposed to put it into the little like tongue thing is in front of you, not behind you. It's weird.
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done it since I was a kid.
I
And I stopped
literally,
because
I've
it
probably
sucked.
shat in public maybe twice,
Yeah, I
and in both
avoided at
times were
all
because I had
costs.
like food poisoning issues that like I couldn't like get away from.
I don't remember what.
That's insane to me. I don't understand how people do that.
You hold it, dude.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Why do you think we're so uncomfortable pooping in public? I saw a Reddit thread that had a really. It was the top comment. I don't remember what the thread was about. It was something along the lines of being uncomfortable while shitting in public. And the top comment, or they were talking about who cares or something. And the top comment was just some guy. He's like, I care. I make fun of everyone who shits and I tell them how smelly they are. And it was just so stupid to think about because nobody cares. Everyone's uncomfortable. Like, what does it matter? Why is everyone so uncomfortable? I am.
I mean, it's just
Everyone
weird.
is. It's just,
I
it
don't
is
know what
weird.
the big deal is. You just get a little bit of someone else's pee on your ass,
Well,
and then
okay,
you
let me
just
put
wipe it
this into
off.
perspective for you here. Is that like, for instance, at work we have a bathroom, right? And the bathroom for the guy and girl side, honestly, it's literally one stall and one urinal in this bathroom. So if you go in there and you get the wrong timing where like you take a piss and some guy just lays the most massive fucking deuce and then he walks out, well,
Yeah.
that's your coworker, dude. And now you fucking know that like fucking Mike is over here shitting bricks in the toilet. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but you're not gonna go
I
back
can
to your office and tell everyone, "Hey guys, Mike was just in there
hey,
taking a
you know,
huge shit right now."
maybe, but even if I don't, I still make the eye contact with him like throughout the day, and it's just like, God damn it, like it's just
Yeah.
I
I can
smelled something that
understand
came
that though.
directly out of your ass. Like I don't want to deal with that. So
I so we have a small bathroom that's got two stalls and two urinals, but it services the entire floor. That is not
how many
just our
people?
office, but so it's like it's an like communal office building. So there's our business, and then there's like three or four other businesses on that floor, and our business alone is like on the days that I'm there, it's probably 25 people or something like that. Um, And so what I have made a habit of, we're on the second floor, is I will just take the stairs down to the first floor and go to that bathroom because even if I run into someone in there, it's not going to be someone I know.
That's
Um,
fair.
That's a
but
really smart
then
idea.
but then the problem is if I go down to the first floor and I see someone from our company down there too, then my cover is blown and they know that I'm
They know you're running away to take your massive deuces.
It'd be really funny if you ran into a coworker in the first floor bathroom and you just both knew what you were doing immediately.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
walk in at the same time and you both just head to the stalls.
You both walked out, like
Yeah,
looking at
yeah.
each other, backing up
Yeah,
slowly.
yeah. You're like, I know what your plan is. Just don't speak, don't tell. Everything
Are
will be
any of
fine.
those companies in there like rival companies of yours?
No, not at all. It's
Not even
like
like a friendly
lawyers.
rivalry, like, hey, fuck those guys across the hall.
No,
Like,
they're like lawyers and physical therapists and things totally unrelated, and we just don't interact with them at all.
that's
Like
dumb.
I don't even know what other businesses are in that building.
You know how their
It's
bathrooms
really dumb.
look.
Also,
But
Tyler, the picture you have up here on screen, that is a perfect couple's tub right there.
Listen,
Perfect.
that's a perfect bathtub to watch some Twitch, shower, or take a bath. I see myself in there. I don't know that I don't get the appeal of
actually,
drinking in a bathtub. I guess I drink
Ever
in
had champagne in a
spas.
bathtub?
No, I haven't.
Well, that's your fault.
What were you about to say, Ryan?
I was gonna say actually the nicest bathroom I've ever been in was the one at my sister's wedding. They had this like I forgot what they called it, the like gentleman's something saloon or something like that.
Yeah,
I went to
And
sounds
saloon.
kinky.
you go in there and it's this like I don't know exactly what time period it was trying to portray, but it was a little bit old timey. And so they had like this foosball table and all of this other shit that's
Yeah,
in
old
there.
timey. Let's throw a foosball table in there. That'll
I
swell.
know, but everything is like the wood and
Oh, okay.
it looks upscale but not modern is what I'm trying to get across.
Rustic, yeah.
Yeah. Um and they had a Monopoly set that was like it was like actually nice, made of stained wood and
What
gold
the
pieces
fuck?
and all that stuff.
Why is
The
this in the
entire thing,
bathroom?
it's like not just a bathroom. It's like a full-on
It's an
lounge.
experience.
Yeah.
You're
And it's
lounging
got
where you
it's got
shit.
couches in there and everything. Do you guys have Nordstroms? Have you guys ever been to
Yeah, I've been to
Nordstrom's?
Nordstrom's.
Never been in one, I don't think, but I've
Oh,
obviously heard of them.
because it's not necessarily the same thing, but like you go into the bathroom and then there's like a seating area and then there's like you go through another door and then it's like an actual bathroom. And that's sort of what this was like, where you go in and there's like games and really nice couches and some comfortable chairs to lounge in, and then they had sort of like a fake bar.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think they had any drinks actually in there, but they could bring drinks to you from the actual bar. Um, but then on top of that, you had like the actual bathroom that had the whole like fancy service stuff.
Fancy. Have you guys ever seen the restaurants who will put those joke signs up where it's like you're leaving the ladies' bathroom or something? Have you ever been in one of those? I when I was younger, I maybe 12 or 13 or something, I was leaving the bathroom as I think I was taking a shit too, to be honest. I don't remember, but I was really uncomfortable and I just wanted to get out. And I remember I was leaving and it was some like it wasn't a bar. It was like a like a restaurant that was had a bar and stuff, and I was just wanting to get out, and I saw that sign, "You're leaving the women's bathroom" or something, and I shit myself, dude. I was so scared.
But you just shit yourself.
Yeah, I was horrified. Those signs like forever haunted me. I was genuinely worried. I had to turn around and look, and I was like, "Oh, there's urinals in here. I'm okay." But it didn't even register at first, so I left really fast. And then I looked at the front, like, what the fuck? There's no way that I was in the women's bathroom. And then I saw the sign and it said men's, and I was confused at first. And then I realized it was just a prank, bro. But it was really funny looking back, but it was horrifying when it happened.
Have you ever been in a public place and it similar scenario? You like walk up and there's two doors and you're like, I don't know which is the men's and which is the women's. It's not clearly
I don't
signed.
know if I've had that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the signs are in weird places or they're not obvious. I feel that, yeah. And then
I
I'm
forgot
always really cautious.
I forgot where it was, but I know that there was one where I was it wasn't me, but I was sitting somewhere near the bathroom and I could just see multiple people walk up, look at both doors and like take a second to decipher like what it was because it was written in some weird text or it like just
Yeah,
wasn't clear. And it was just funny seeing multiple people walk over there and just being like, I need to
yeah.
take time with this decision.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever accidentally walked into the wrong bathroom, but I have a fear of doing that one day.
Yeah, I
Such an
typically just do it
irrational
on
fear.
purpose.
Yeah.
I typically do it on purpose, yeah. Do you identify as female so that allows you to walk into the female restroom?
Yeah,
Yeah. Kinky, Ryan.
yeah.
Kinky as fuck, dude. Yeah. I fucking love bathrooms, dude. That's my forte.
I just don't understand.
What other crazy, ridiculous features do you think someone could put in a bathroom other than
Dude,
a
I'm sure
TV
they
or a
are.
speaker
I'm sure there's
system?
a
Smoke
lot.
machine.
Smoke machine?
Yeah, mist a humidifier.
Oh, what if you made your bathroom into have a sauna setting? That would be hardcore. The walls heat up around you, it
You've
steams
got
up.
you've got those fucking glass, like you could have like a house that overlooks like a bluff, and then you can like have those windows that fog up when you want them to. You can turn those things on and off.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be fancy. Yeah, I'd be into that. Let's see.
See, there's like the auto. It's like a switch. You can like flip a switch, and then your mirrors are all of a sudden, or like your windows are all of a sudden opaque instead of clear.
How bad do you think the bathrooms are when you live in New York? With the
It depends on where you're at again.
living in an apartment, like an average one of those really small ones that everyone lives in.
I'm sure it's
They're
not too
so
bad.
uncomfortable. No, they're so small, dude. The minimal living New York, those apartments suck, dude.
I don't understand that East Coast attitude of like, let's work till I hate myself. I already hate myself. Let's not fucking make it worse by working.
Yeah, all I'm saying, well, I mean, these are like the best, but I'm saying like usually the bathrooms. Look at this. That's insane, dude. That's so
Because it's still
uncomfortable.
loading.
That's so uncomfortable.
It's still loading. Give it a second. I'm not seeing any shit bathrooms here.
Must be really behind. It's tiny, dude.
I mean, yeah, it's tiny, but that's not like
The bathroom, the toilet is at a at a at a curve because it's so small in there. That's so small. That's way too small.
it'll be fine. You would live.
No, I don't think I would. I don't think I could live in New York. The bathrooms aren't nice enough.
I could live in New York for other reasons.
Yeah. Actually, I
Brian in
believe
the chat says, or a mirror that heats or cools itself to get rid of the steam.
Oh,
that
that's
would
the
be
thing.
fancy,
Is the
dude.
heated floors, so that in the wintertime
Yes.
when you go in there with your bare little feeties, you don't fucking freeze your
Dude,
feet off.
heated toilet seats? Oh my god, that would be, that feeling when you sit down and it's freezing for a second, you wouldn't have that. But then you'd have to plan it out because you'd have to wait for it to heat up a little bit.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, because you would have the automatic sensor for when you walked into the bathroom. It would turn on by the time you're ready to go take a shit.
I don't know how big your
Go.
bathroom is, but it's not going to heat up by the time I walk through the doorway
Oh yeah,
until I
yeah.
sit down. I mean, like, I don't.
You don't know how
You've got to
efficient
get a
they can
bigger
be on.
bathroom, Tyler.
Yeah, I
I
think you
guess
need
I
to
do,
step
yeah.
up your game a little
I
bit.
guess I do.
You're already spending it. Yeah, you got to get the TV turned on. You know, you got all this other shit you got to take care of.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if I had a tricked out bathroom like that, I would have to worry about all that. Gotta get the Bluetooth speaker set up. Gotta get the TV set up. I gotta stream some Twitch from my phone or something. Maybe a YouTube video. Yeah. I guess I could take some time if I really wanted to.
One time
Why is
we
Eric
were.
the most recent follower? You bet your ass I'm gonna fucking get that back from him.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Thanks, Kevin, for the follow,
Thanks.
brother.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks for the follow, brother.
I just can't let Eric's name be all over your fucking stream. It's not about whether or not I'm the one up there. It's about the fact that Eric's not.
I bet Eric's bathroom's pretty dirty. I'd take a guess. I'd put money on it. His bathroom's probably pretty dirty.
Eric's bathroom's dirty? I
Yeah,
feel like
I
it's
guess so.
not. I bet his one upstairs is. Wow, it didn't even
Oh,
change the
thank you,
text. Your
Brian.
fucking overlay
Yeah.
sucks.
Broken.
I think it takes a while
Uh-oh.
to update. Not really sure how that works.
Kevin, that's going to be short-lived.
I told you. I don't really care
Yeah.
about the nobody gives a fuck about whether or not I'm up there. I just don't want Eric up there. You might need to restart the Streamlabs session. There's a button that's like restart this session, and you have to do that every time you stream, otherwise it won't update. I can walk you through that real quick. It would fix it, I think. Oh, that's not Streamlabs.
Not a big deal right now.
Brother, it's a big deal to me.
Okay. For anyone listening, we're streaming to Twitch as we always do. Twitch TV/VBubba with 2 A's at the end.
And if you're gonna follow your boy Kevin, it's twitch.tv/retro_U of A.
Yeah, so
I
we're
don't
trying
have anything to plug.
Also, Twitter's at retro_CS. So
Oh yeah, we actually have a Twitter page and a SoundCloud set up now too. So if you want to get the links to those, you can check if you're listening on YouTube or SoundCloud, obviously you can find them there, or you can find them under the Twitch channel, wherever you prefer. We're getting professional up in this
I need to
bitch.
find. Let me find where it's at before I tell you how to do it.
We honestly got way more out of bathroom talk than I would have expected.
Yeah, we did.
Why are you surprised by
Listen,
this?
I love bathrooms. I could talk about bathrooms all day long.
Where is
I
my?
I really
wa-
do not want to talk about bathrooms that much longer. You're gonna have to start talking to yourself
All right.
in your nice bathroom.
In my nice bathroom, yeah. If I had a nice enough bathroom, I could probably stream in there. Get a nice
I
bathtub.
don't know how that.
I take baths if I could stream the podcast. I mean, obviously I wouldn't have video, but that'd be a different site.
Okay. So if you go to where is it at? I just want to double check. Where is it?
I need to get a new bathroom liner. What's the weirdest bathroom liner you guys have ever seen?
The bathroom liner? I just use a clear one because I'm fucking lazy.
Every you don't have like a liner, like a gray one or something on the other
Nope.
side of that?
Nope.
Dude, you're a fucking slut.
Wow.
I don't know why. No one's ever in my room. I live here alone. I don't know. It's weird. Weird to
Okay.
me.
Well, I can't find where this exact button's at, but
It
there's a
doesn't
there's
matter
a
right now.
way if you go to live,
It
you can
doesn't
like
it doesn't
refresh
matter
this.
right now.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I don't know. I don't I
I
don't know
had
why
to
people.
Google real fast shower liner. You mean just a curtain?
yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like so there's a waterproof one and then there's
Yeah,
like a
the
designed
internal
one.
part of the
Yeah,
curtain.
yeah.
Yeah.
The internal. So I only use
Yeah,
the internal one because
gotcha.
it's just clear and I just fucking go for it because I have one of those bathtub shower things.
See,
And
there are some
so
funny ones.
This is a totally random other question. If you're home alone and you
Yeah,
know that
yeah,
no one else is going to be there for a while,
yeah.
would you feel comfortable taking a shower with the door open?
when I was with Kiana at her apartment and it was like a 1 bedroom apartment plus a kitchen living area, yeah, absolutely. I'd do that shit all the time.
I don't know why, but that's my one thing where it's like I just feel uncomfortable with the
Yeah,
door open
I
because there's
agree
just
completely.
I like there I know that my family will not be home. I know that there's no possibility that no one else comes into the house, but I still feel like I should close the door just on the like one in a million chance that that does happen because like I
Yeah.
don't want someone walking in on that. Like
I have a shower liner that blocks the bathroom. My bathroom is attached to my room and no one can get in unless you come in through my room. My room's always shut and locked, and I still do it. I don't see
yeah.
why you would keep it open. I don't know. I feel like
I would
just
do it
shut it.
for a
Just shut it
functional
on the way.
reason because my old apartment, the old one downtown, Tyler.
Yeah, yeah.
That one had that situation where like the door
Yeah.
would lock, but also the problem with leaving it open was it would fucking steam up the whole room, not just the bathroom. So like mine was a functional reason, but
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's partially habit and it's partially just you always have that thought in the back of your head. Something could go wrong. It's not, but it could.
And it's just like it's a 2-second thing to close the door. It's
Yeah.
like why not?
I even go to the
But
extent of locking my bathroom, even though my room's already locked. No one can get in. I don't.
I
I don't know why.
I didn't have a lock on my bathroom door for years because when I was like 6 or something like that,
you locked
when
yourself
my
in.
dad used to get mad at me or something, he'd be about to spank me, I just run to my bathroom and just lock the door, and that was
Oh,
my safe space. And so my dad was like, "All right, I'm removing the lock because that you just can't run away from your problems
I
in the bathroom all the time."
I have a funny story like that. When I was in I think college or high school, late high school. I don't know. I was a teenager. Okay, I was very old, probably 16 to now. I don't know when, but my bathroom or my door it doesn't have a lock. My bathroom does in my house in California. So my door doesn't lock to my room, and my bathroom's attached to my room. So you can't get in unless you go through the room, but that has a lock. But one day, my dad is this 6'4", just massive dude, and for some reason he knocked, and he didn't hear me say like, "Hold on a second." I was watching TV or something. I don't know. I just wasn't by the door. Um, and he didn't hear me say that, and he just fucking. I'm sorry. My room did have a lock, but it was one of the really shitty
Wow, this
ones.
is quite the story.
My room had a lock, And my dad just fucking manhandles the door and just fucking plies it open. It didn't break, it just the lock was really shitty and he was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" Like the door was locked. I was doing something. I don't know why you just burst down my door. It's
Just
pretty
out of
funny.
nowhere, man,
Yeah,
motored it
just out of
down.
nowhere. I don't know. Good thing I wasn't like taking a shower or something.
You guys have those little like metal L bracket shaped looking things that would like unlock a bathroom door if there was like a problem, and your parents would just like put it on the door frame above the bathroom door.
I don't remember that now.
No,
No.
Maybe you were just a
it's not a
problem
thing.
child.
Our locks are kind of funny in that it's literally just like a pin that goes in.
Yeah.
And if you're on the opposite end, did you guys ever play pickup sticks?
Oh yeah.
So basically, if you had a pickup sticks, you could just poke the lock from inside the hole from the other side of the door, and you just poke it back out of the spot, and then it's just unlocked, and that's all you had to do.
Well, yeah, that's how
So
those locks work, I think. You just
yeah,
poke the thing
yeah,
through the tool.
Well, you have to because you can't fucking leave someone dying in there if they fucking eat shit.
Yeah, yeah,
Literally.
yeah. Literally. Yeah, yeah. That was a good bathroom talk. I think what I got out of it is if I ever get rich, I'm buying a TV and a speaker system and a really nice water system that's just one of those ones that
Yeah, I'm definitely getting one
super
of those
nice resort
rainfall.
ones. Yeah, oh yeah. Not
Yeah.
even the rainfall, just all sides and a rainfall. You know what? I used to have one of the sunflower. It's kind of similar to that for poor people. The sunflower ones, and it's kind of
Yeah,
similar, but it's a little bit smaller. And those things are fucking nice, dude.
a lot of water.
It's refreshing. I think it used less water because it was less pressure, but more surface area. I think I don't know how it worked, but it was. I think it was less water. That
Don't
was the
don't
whole thing.
math me right now, okay? Can't
I'm
handle
not trying to math you, brother. Math minor. Okay.
it. Letter math.
I just want to point out that I think Eric is in the lead for buzzwords out of everybody.
He's way ahead in
And
buzzwords.
I think Kevin is in second. I think Ryan had the opportunity when he was going into detail about what he does to be the buzzword
He didn't touch
guru,
it much though.
but he
You
didn't.
gotta
Yeah, he was
remember though
very
that
good
we
about it.
talked about like investment funds and indexes when we were on the first one, so
Yeah,
that's kind of cheating because
yeah,
every word there's a buzzword.
yeah, yeah. Eric went crazy with
Eric likes to buzzword his major because not too many people major in physics.
buzzword. Yeah, that was pretty hardcore. I think we can wrap things up there.
Yeah.
That was the most detailed talk about bathrooms I think I've ever heard in my life.
Well, I feel like that's how this is gonna go for most topics we come into here.
Yeah. So I think
we
for
just need to
anybody,
go through every room in the house now
yeah,
next week.
So living rooms.
yeah. So what are you gonna get out of other rooms though? Bathrooms where all the fun's at.
Oh my
What are you gonna
God.
do in a room? Like
I don't know about that.
nice designs? What do you mean? What are we gonna talk about there?
I just watched the South Park yesterday
Oh God,
where
stop talking about South Park episodes.
they it was that I only watched one yesterday, but it was part of the same episode, and it's what's his name, Randy, doing like a spoof on the home renovation shows, and he just goes into every single house, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna knock down this wall, make it an open concept, and he just does that to like every single house in the town. He's just knocking down
Yeah.
walls.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys seen James Veach on YouTube? The guy who deals with scam callers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the video? It wasn't necessarily a scam call, but somebody texted him thinking he was his new property owner or whoever he was leasing his apartment from, and he was asking about air vents in the bathroom or something. And James Veach said, "No, I'm not that guy." And the guy just said, "Yeah, you are." And he just kept going on about how he wanted to change his ventilation in his bathroom. And to make a long story short, he played this guy out. It was like, all right, fuck it. If you're gonna keep telling me I'm your guy, I'll be your guy. And he sent him. So the guy was trying to get better ventilation in his room. So he sent him this long. I might have to pull it up. He sent him this little GIF representing what he was gonna do for the bathroom, and it was just basically him tearing down every single wall in the bathroom. And he's like, yeah, so the airflow is just gonna come from outside blow all the way through. You're gonna have full airflow, and the guy just responded really pissed off. Obviously, fuck you. You're not the guy. It's like, yeah, I told you. And then at the end, he's like, how did that work out? By the way, did you get that worked out? He's like, fuck you. Yeah, that guy's funny. I like that. All right. Well, I think we'll wrap it up there. So later on this week, maybe Wednesday, or later on or next week, sometime, we're gonna have at least one podcast out a week. We're gonna have to get Nikki on here one of these days because she,
Well, Nikki's whack. She'll never do it.
yeah, we'll have to find out. Wednesday's her day. That's her day off. So maybe this Wednesday we'll try to get her on. We'll have
Oh,
maybe Kevin
whatever.
on or Ryan. So there'll be
Actually, I
people
might be
here.
able to play. I might be able to play. I might be able to do Wednesday because I think we're gonna cancel practice because too many people are
Yep.
gone.
All right. So Wednesday or some other day we'll try to get Nikki on here. She was one of the original people when we came up with this idea. So she's
You
gotta
wouldn't
get
think
on
it.
here eventually. She's gotta get on here eventually. So you'll see stuff in the future, but we'll have at least one podcast out a week. The very first podcast that we did last week with Eric and Kevin here should be up tomorrow. I just finished editing and rendering, so that'll be up tomorrow. That'll be the 31st? Nope, the first. Yeah, the 31st. That'll be up tomorrow, 31st. So you can look forward to that. Check out all the socials that I have set up: SoundCloud, Twitch, obviously, YouTube, Twitter, all that good stuff. So you can catch us then. So until next time, see you guys.